Welcome to Permission for Pleasure, a Her Time Therapy 15-minute workshop. Our mini workshops in sexual empowerment are a supplement to our larger series. Go to hertimetherapy.com for more. This workshop will begin to help you understand the social and internal hurdles many women experience when it comes to pleasure and desire. This is about raising the bar in our relationships. Your pleasure is not a bonus or a gift. It is a priority, and you deserve it. I have been working in sex education for close to 20 years, and in all that time, I have found a common theme throughout. People are seeking permission to ask for what they want. Society, culture, family, partners all have their own set of expectations. And for women, that is to put yourself last. Over time, you lose trust and confidence in your body and what it is telling you. You become disconnected. Your voice has gotten smaller and quieter when asking for what you want or setting a boundary. Many people give up and accept where they are because the disconnection and from their body and the silencing of their voice feels so hard to overcome. Our internal voice repeats what we've been told or what we've been shown. You may see yourself in some or all of the statements listed here. That means you're not alone. You are not alone. So just run through some of these statements so we can hear them said out loud. First, I want my partner to feel good. I feel like I'm asking too much. It's selfish of me to want to enjoy sex. I can't say what I want. That's wrong, or gross, or disgusting. My partner knows more about sex, so I should just follow their lead. It's okay. My body just doesn't respond that way. My body is meant for his pleasure. I'm lucky to have someone who wants to touch this body. You are not broken. Your body and your voice, your desire, it has adapted to survive in the context that you live in, that we all live in. So then how do we break out of these patterns? How do we reconnect with our bodies? How do we find our voices? We start with hearing and feeling the following. You are allowed to want what you want. Take a deep breath. I just want you to hear it again while I'm reading it. Just take a deep breath in and let it out. You are allowed to want what you want. Let's read the next one. You don't need a reason to desire pleasure. Take another deep breath. I'm going to read it again. You don't need a reason to desire pleasure. All right, last one. This one's a doozy. Your pleasure does not require productivity, reciprocity, or explanation. Let's take a deep breath together. Let's let it out. I'm going to read it one more time. Your pleasure does not require productivity, reciprocity, or explanation. As you release that last breath, I want you to close your eyes and feel your body. Feel your feet on the ground, the chair underneath you, how the clothes feel against your skin. And then I want you to answer a question as you're sitting there, feeling into your body. Where in your body do you feel resonance with these statements? Connection with these statements? Where does that feel good? And then I want you to answer this question. Where in your body do you feel resistance with these statements? Did you notice your shoulders climbing up and tensing? Maybe there's some tension in your chest or in your gut. Permission can feel unfamiliar, even unsafe, or emotional. When we check in with our bodies, we start the process of reconnecting instead of disconnecting. The next step is finding our voice. Because I've been enmeshed in sexuality for decades, my voice is comfortable with specific and explicit language. For the vast majority of people, this is likely the first time you are even thinking of naming a desire out loud, or maybe the second or third time, but this is new, and you might find that you don't always have the words. So we're going to start slow and move forward without the pressure of perfection. Before completing these sentences, you may find that you need to make a list of your desires before you can speak them out loud. So the desires or the pleasure that you're seeking can be as simple as holding hands, or for some, the harder work of emotional connection and communication. So there's a vast spectrum of desires that we might be asking for or speaking out loud. So taking the time to write down that list is a great place to start. Here, you get to choose how you finish these sentences. You get to choose what desire you are naming, what pleasure you are seeking. My particular favorite is the statement, I'd like to explore what feels good without an end goal. The reason I like this one so much is that orgasms are held up as the purpose of pleasure, and I see it as a sociocultural hurdle to even trying to enjoy bodies. I've written a whole post on this called Letting Go of the O. You can find it on Her Times blog. So I just want to walk through these statements and give you some examples of ways that you could finish the sentence. So the first one, I notice I want more contact with your body, or more contact with my body. Maybe the next one, my body is curious about slowing down or speeding up. The next, I don't fully know yet, but I'm interested in sex toys. And the last one, I'm practicing listening to my desires. This particular last statement is great connection, right? With body and voice. We're using both skills of reconnecting with our body, how it feels, and then speaking it out loud using our voice. So as we close out this mini workshop, I want to encourage you to write down this reflection and spend some time working to answer it. If my pleasure were allowed, what might I give myself permission to want? I'm going to let that sit. I'm going to read it again. If my pleasure were allowed, what might I give myself permission to want? And as you're reflecting on this question, maybe even taking time to write it out or type out an answer, listen to how your body responds. Maybe even read it out loud to yourself. Find out where you're getting stuck in just the sentence, right? Is it the word allowed? Do you get stuck on pleasure? What about permission or want? You may find it helpful to bring this reflection question to your next therapy appointment to unpack. Finally, Your desire, your pleasure, you are allowed to want and ask for these in your life and in your relationships. Thank you for joining me for a Her Time Therapy mini workshop. Go to hertimetherapy.com to schedule a free sexual empowerment consultation. Be sure to sign up for the newsletter to learn about our upcoming sexual empowerment workshops. Your recommended reading for this workshop is The Body is Not an Apology: The Power of Radical Self-Love by Sonia Renee Taylor.